Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you're just joining me, I am Nikki, and I help you sew things for your friends and family. If you're returning, welcome back. This morning, I am talking about back to school. That's right. Early August here in Florida, or I don't know, everywhere in the South, but we're prepping for back to school. Before you run off and get those expensive items, that everybody else has, let's think creativity and things that you can sew for back to school. And that's what I'm going to show you. Some quick ones, and then I have two that'll take you about an hour. So we got quick projects, and then the ones that you're going to put more time and effort into. All right, so I have my little pile here. I'm going to tag some videos for the videos that I have, but we are limited in how many videos we can tag. So I'll just randomly select, okay? But I do have tutorials for all of these items if you want to take a look. All right, so the first thing I'll say is schools have gone tech, right? If you don't get a book bag that has protection for a laptop, consider doing a laptop case. Okay? Sounds crazy, I know, but I know here in the South, they're using laptops in the schools, and gone are the days with the textbooks. But parents are responsible for those. So consider a laptop case, right? Right. Yeah, you can check out that video. Simple things. Look at this. It's a card holder. It may seem crazy or, stupid, but suppose that young youth of yours, whether they're in middle school, elementary school, right? They have accounts at school that you can put money on for them to purchase their lunch. But suppose they're in middle school and high school and they walk and they want to stop at the local store, right? You can give them something if they don't have a wallet yet. You can give them something to either put gift cards in or to put money in. They might not want to carry a whole pocketbook or a whole big wallet yet. This is great. Guess what? It just slips right in your pocket. 10-minute, 15-minute project. Easy. Earbuds. If your youth is using earbuds, some parents, they have the over the heads for their kids, but a lot of people are using earbuds. Consider the earbud case. You can watch that tutorial, or you can make the wrapper. This is a cord wrapper, but this also works for the earbuds. This is 5-minute project out of scraps. Okay. Let's talk about reusable snack bags. Okay. Oh, I forgot the lunch pack. Let's talk about reusable snack bags, right? Reusable. Instead of using Ziploc baggies, what about one of these, right? You can get food safe material, the same material that they make inside of lunch packs, okay? And you can make a matching set for reusable snack bags and a lunch bag. Make it as big as you want, add extra pockets, size it to fit your Tupperware, make it with that fabric, we're not going to go into customizing fabric, we all know, but yeah, you can have a matching set. You could even create a cover for the fork and spoon if your child uses, takes lunch to school, and if they use the reusable fork and knives. This is a drawstring bag. Is your child in high school, middle school, high school? They take PE, right? This is an option. Let them put their dirty, smelly, funky clothes into a drawstring bag. See that? Let them do that. pack their clothes away so it doesn't have to go into their regular backpack, and doesn't have to stay in their locker, and then they can just bring it home and plop. Book sleeves. I have two versions of this. One version has a sleeve with a pocket, right? Carry a book around. Okay, book. So there's one like with a clasp, and it has a pocket to protect the book. But then there's also like this. This is back in the day. I remember that I used to cover my textbooks with like comics or brown paper, and we used to color on them, draw on them, let your friends draw on your textbook cover, on your paper covers. But consider this. A book cover. Okay, I'll show you what this looks like. That's pretty simple. You could do this to size the textbook, or you can do it, for your child's book if they use a library book or something like that. See that? And it will protect the books. Yeah, they probably just use loaners in the classroom, I remember. But if they do take books home. So I'm kind of curious. Are your kids still using textbooks in the classroom? I want to know. All right. And now, let's see. Okay. Oh. I just recently finished doing this. This is going to take you more than just a few minutes. Not going to lie. Obviously. If your child is into sports, obviously, you can choose sporty fabric, whatever they like. A duffel bag. Guaranteed it's going to last. The one that I do, this duffel bag is, it's so beautiful. It is lined inside, it's interfaced. Consider a special duffel bag. My daughter walked around through high school with an Avengers duffel bag for 4 years. Nobody had the same duffel bag as her. Absolutely not. So consider that for sports. And then, obviously, females, Shark Week happens. It happens. There's no getting around it. Toiletry pouches. Obviously, I'm just showing you mine because I have a matching set here. But toiletry pouches. Okay. I actually had one that I put Shark Week on the front of it. That was a big seller for me. A plain one with Shark Week. But they wear makeup. They want to carry pencils, their personal items, whatever it is. Toiletry pouch. You can do them flat or make them boxed with the box corners. Flat is better. They fit everywhere, and they just mold to the bag. If your child doesn't want to carry a backpack, well, consider when they get to high school, right? They might want to be a little bit more fashionable. Obviously, don't mind my designs. These were for me, my travel bag. But tote bag, okay? I've done several tutorials on these, so you can find that tutorial as well on the tote bag with everything special that's inside. Tote bags are great. I guarantee you that no one is going to have, they're not going to have the same bag as someone that bought it at Target or at Ross somewhere. The backpack. This is the longest thing that you could, I have two versions of a bag that you can make. 2 videos. They are a little more than an hour project, but I've had this baby for years. This is the knapsack. So you could consider this option, or you can consider the option where it's a regular backpack and not an open, wide knapsack. Let's see. It just depends on your preference. I want to show you how wide this one is. But I used and abused this thing. I washed it so many times. But yeah, it opens really, really wide. So, yeah, and it has multiple pockets. Went through the washer. So, ultimately, isn't the goal to have different things and not have what someone else has? You pick something that you like or have a fabric that you like instead of having the same thing that everyone else has from the store, right? So you can work on the smaller projects, that you can do in, 15 minutes, and then later on work on the longer projects. But yeah, everything from and you can also think about sewing cool things for your teacher as well, for your students' teacher, to give them something different. I mean, oh, that's what fell. A simple lanyard. A lanyard. You can put the key holder, like the card holder for them to put their ID on or to put keys on. So, simple. A lot of projects that can take you, 15 minutes. Well, I won't say a lot, but these are 10 projects that you can do in about 15 minutes. So, enjoy. That's all. Get to sewing. An important thing when it comes to youth in schools, they want to be their unique selves, but they want to fit in too. Sewing is one of those amazing ways, those easy ways that we can allow them to do those things, to be unique, being creative, and express themselves by sewing them stuff.